Hey, I'm Native Mammoth Press, and today on the Multicade, I am joined by my good friend and fellow Twitch streamer Myboy479 as we attempt to play the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, the video game. Right on. So this should be jump.
Oh, yep, there we go.
The top one button should be your punch, and then there's these. This is probably Y.
Whoa!
And then your left. These are your shoulder buttons.
Ah,
Left and right, top and bottom. Left
I
and right.
like it.
And you can, and instead of just making it like a 3D plane, they did a switch. So
I see.
sometimes a car, I guess,
I see now. Okay.
we'll just fight
Oh,
the
okay.
clay guys, clay goons.
Come on, kid. Yeah.
So what is your story with the with Power Rangers? Was
dude.
it the series?
Yeah, dude. So like when I was growing up, I was always a big fan. First thing in the morning, everything like that. But I was always like 100% bad guys, right? So I like Lord Zed was my dude, right?
Zed was awesome.
Oh God, this.
Zed was a badass though. He looked cool.
Oh, I did. Like, he was always my favorite. And, I liked Rita, too, but Goldar was my ultimate villain, right? You just can't go wrong with Goldar.
Oh, I see.
But he was my biggin.
Goldar was cool looking.
Bum, 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 bum.
But Zed was like the guy that was like, damn, Power Rangers, you edgy.
Exactly.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, see that motorcycle and stuff? Like, I'm almost dead, too.
Okay, so I can hit the same button twice. I don't have to go.
Okay.
So we get these power-ups, and then eventually we'll get into morphing mode,
Beautiful.
which I think is like an Altered Beast kind of thing. I don't know if you can fight the boss without being
Powered up. That makes sense. Right.
And I don't think the power-ups matter after.
Oh, dude, you have so much more. You have so much more power than me. I just can't do this.
So this button is I'm doing some like mini Hadouken.
Hadouken.
So
Alright,
apparently you can use that power for other things too.
Oh God.
Yep.
Calm me down.
It might just let us keep
Oh,
continuing though
good.
too. So I don't know. Like I said, we don't. I mean, fun fact: I have every like cheat
Oh.
game genie known to man in this
Right.
thing as well. So if we have to, if
Right.
you really want to just burn through this thing,
Oh God.
we have them at our disposal.
He even hit me
Oh my
after.
God, my foot broke off.
Oh, sorry, Adam.
I hope that was just a shoe that fell
Right.
off, but it looked like he had no ankle.
Still in your power.
Okay. Stealing your power.
Still in your power.
So you're huge into the TV series. When I was a kid, I was obviously big into Ninja Turtles,
Oh, dude, yeah.
and that never really escaped me. But I had friends in school, in elementary school, that were all about Power Rangers.
Yeah.
All about them. And so I watched enough, and it's not like I didn't like it. It's just I mostly watched it just to stay in the conversation.
Yeah. Well, even when I was a kid, like I had all the Ninja Turtles, right? I had the Megazord, right? I had the freaking Megazord electronic one.
Dude.
So I was able to like move around. I had all the videos. I think my favorite one though, they came out with one where it was Lord Zed's Halloween party. Hey, bro, it showed all the like the evil dudes, like one of his favorite villains or his favorite monsters and stuff. And they all got together and partied, and they showed how like they were so close to beating the Rangers and all that. So it's a cool little concept, and that was one of my favorite as a child.
Yeah. So this kind of leads into like you're a huge fan of Star Wars. In fact, you kind of branded yourself on and we'll get into that. But,
Yeah.
So you're a bad guy.
Dude.
You're like as in like the villainy, or is it just like the design and the concept behind them?
I feel like they've been robbed, just to be honest with you. The bad guys never got a fair shake in any situation.
There's a respectable reason for villainy, other than like even the ones that are just like I just want to take over the world.
That's it.
You know, like you're fine with that.
I really am, right? Because again, I feel like if one person's running the thing, then you have control, then you have order. Right? And it's just it just leads to so much more success in life.
They're the yang to the yin.
Exactly.
Like, I understand. Yeah. I understand.
Which
explains a lot of your support for the dark side.
I'm telling you.
Because the light side, let's be honest, they're douches.
I mean, it's
a lot of hubris.
It's all freedom and you don't need this and that kind of shit. And that ain't true. I mean, there's things that have to be done. I'm a Power Ranger.
Oh, did you? Oh, we both are. Good. Okay. Look at us be badass.
Dude, I have this in my closet. All right, here we go. Boom. Gotta love Tommy. Oh! Fire hurts. Yeah, right.
Oh! The Midwest burned with fire.
God. I'm
gonna jump to the background. God, you can't even do that without being
Dude, that's
badass.
my point, right? Like, it's just like, whoa, I'm about to die. One more hit. This is not good.
Have a sandwich.
Thanks, I love sandwiches. Love sandwiches. But yeah, but even still, like, you're telling me that these five teenagers...
Think about to get crafty.
Oh,
Jumping puzzles.
What?
In a brawler? I don't think so. What is this, a Mario?
Get out of here.
Castle?
Oh, I can't hit it. Did it hit the coin?
Yeah, just go for it. Well, you don't have to do that. That's select.
Oh.
That's cool. On this
Bingo. Tommy, come back at you. Oh.
And hit start again.
Got it. We're back.
Good. Well, that's good news.
That is good news. Oh, bro, what is this?
And don't worry about the cabinet. I mean, it will wiggle a little bit because I have it on wheels, and I didn't plan for it to be on carpet, but it is. But I have it mounted to the wall. Like there's hooks to keep it, so it'll wiggle a little bit, but it won't.
Wiggle, yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, so you're telling me these little itty bitty teenagers can sit here and defeat some of the most powerful, most powerful things you've ever seen, created by pure evil and magic, and these little guys in outfits made of plastic. It's just not right. I'm just telling you.
Well, that's the underdog story that everybody wants to hear.
What am I doing here? All right, here we go.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
I don't know. I'm like, there's fire falling from the sky. Apparently, my outfits can't handle fire.
Right. Right. I mean, it's like a Mario castle.
Right.
You have to dodge all these little fireballs from nowhere.
Look, I hit this guy. Oh, jeez. Oh, I hit this.
I don't know if these actually matter after.
Oh.
Let's see what my power thing is. Oh, wait, no. There is a power button, and I've seen
power.
I love power.
Unlimited power! Gotta have it.
We're gonna have samples of this, by the way.
I love it. Yeah.
Everybody's been begging for
little soundbite. Oh.
Yeah, for
what is this? A roly poly!
This is Mirror Maniac. Yeah.
Mirror. I never saw this guy.
He's one of these characters. I think the sixth boss is actually designed for the game alone.
Oh wow. Oh whoa.
Which is not.
Dude, stop jumping.
I should probably get. There we go. Come here. Come at me. Oh man, I don't have the power.
Oh god.
Here we go. Nope, that's not how.
Oh.
Look at that uppercut. You see that?
Telling you, man, that was nice.
Oh, this is it for me. All right.
Oh god. Dude, thank God we have unlimited lives. Oops.
He's got the whole like shredder teleporting thing going on. I guess we fight the one that's lit up.
I'm assuming.
See you hide behind the
I'm like, sneak attack!
Surprise, bitch!
Dude, this double vision thing is getting me. There you go. Nice. Okay, alright. That's kind of cheating, but I'll take it. Get it.
I mean, these games are not designed to be beat.
And that's what sucks, right? Like, it's 100% money-making games.
Right. Well, and I mean, that's the thing. On arcades, it's even more...
Oh, you're about to go?
I'm dead.
Yeah. I was like, don't leave me!
You're dead.
Yeah, I was like, don't leave me! Oh my god, this dude is constant jump.
I know. He's got better sense of virtually 3D space than we do.
For real. There it is.
He's like perspective maniac more than mirror.
Is this where he gets huge?
No, unfortunately, this game
Oh,
does
it's so
not feature.
huge!
There is like a Zord featured, like in it, you see it, but it's not actually in the game. However, there is a fighting game that I had to have because it's one of the best SNES fighting games ever made.
Okay.
And it was the Power Rangers fighting, and it's all like massive Zord fights with monsters.
Bro,
It's borderline kaiju at its best, and it's a fantastic game. It's really well made.
I can totally see that. They've got the Power Ranger one with all the villains and stuff on Game Pass too. I don't know if you've got to play that or not, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I did a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh!
So you're not from this area, in the Springfield area. You're from...
I'm not.
And that ties into your... I've learned recently, actually, because somebody asked on your stream. Myboy 479.
Yep. So I am from good old Arkansas. Woo, Pixoe, baby.
From Arkansas. And that's where your mom, Yoda Mom, is she still
That's
there?
right. Yoda Mom is still there. Yep. God.
Physics?
I know. Like, it's just wind.
Is this wind?
But yeah, so I head down there quite a bit and stuff, and graduated from there, and I moved to Missouri in 2010. And I'll be honest with you, like, Springfield here is my like New York City compared to where I'm from.
Is that right?
Like, this is like the perfect size for me. I don't want any bigger. What is this guy? Spider pig. Oh my god.
A little creeper. I'm gonna get you. Like, dude, you have legs.
Oh god. It's like Swamp Thing. I don't know what it is.
Like, I'm from Bettendorf, Iowa, which honestly, to be honest, the Quad Cities in general has progressed a lot. But when I moved from there, Springfield was kind of a bigger deal.
For sure. Like, everything I want to do is here in Springfield. And so when I was in town, like, we didn't have anything. The only thing we had was the bowling alley and skating ring. Like, that was your source of entertainment in the movie theater.
Dude, that sounds like the 90s to me. Like, that's...
Well, yeah, right? That's true.
They're practically the same place. Oh, sorry, paused it.
You're okay.
I did reset it, though.
Oh, that's how you jump. I was like, man, why am I not jumping? Yeah, right, didn't reset. Oh, yeah.
So what brought you here? Was it with your family? No, you yourself.
Yep.
How old were you when you...
20? I was 20 when I moved here. That ain't right. Yeah, I was 20. How old are you now? No, it's 20. Anyways, yeah. So I moved up here. I was a athletic director for the Boys and Girls Club in Arkansas, and a position opened up at, of all places, Seymour, Missouri. And as a program director, my sister lives here in Seymour. So I got to come up and hang out with my sister, which I came up every summer to do.
Yeah.
So I was excited just to kind of get out of here, of Arkansas. I just really kind of explore it. Can I upgrade? Yep, I sure can.
Oh, you triggered it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah!
Okay, I thought it just happened last time. You're right, but I was like, you've been getting all the power. I don't know why, but apparently it translates to me too.
That's cool. We'll take it.
I'll just leech your power.
That's right, leech off my power. The dark side is an unnatural point of view.
So your sister is here too?
Yep. She lives in Seymour, so I came up here, was program director for a while there. Matter of fact, for 5 years. And then after that, I started working at where I work now at a bank, and it changed my life, and the best thing ever. Can I jump, please? There we go. Yep.
Well, yes, you can.
Yeah, right.
For 1 quarter.
That's right. Oh God.
Oh my, I did the same thing.
Yeah.
So you work at a bank, but you, I also understand you're a coach?
I do. I coach basketball. Why can't I get over this?
You have to get a running start like in Mario? Okay. Or do you have to like lunge your body with it?
Give it! Oh! Okay, I'll just meet you on the other side. Don't put me over there. Don't put me over there. Yeah! Success! Oh, game over.
Yeah.
Not available?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
really?
dude, there are lives to this thing.
Oh, no.
Bro, this sucks. I did not know that.
I didn't know either.
And
then I just throw myself in the water.
Well, let's just call it good. Dude!
That sucks. Maybe it'll continue as from the beginning of this
Maybe. That'd be good. But yeah, so like I started all over. That sucks.
Yeah, let's go to options.
Yeah. But I coach high school teams. I coach younger teams. Right now, I'm coaching my nephew team. coaching my nephew's team right now, which is 6th graders. And let me just tell you, so I go from a team where I coached high schoolers from Republic, and we went 53-7, 53-7 their final year, and which is phenomenal, right? We won several championships, and it was definitely the best team I've ever had in my life. But now I'm back to 6th graders, and let me just tell you, I already have a bald spot back here. It's getting bigger coaching 6th graders again. I'm pulling out my hair, having to remind myself that I can't take my clipboard and break it over their head. It's just rough stuff. But we're getting it. We got our first game the first week of January, so we'll see how it goes.
So that's a big endeavor.
It is. I don't even warn you. That's not.
How long did it? What inspired you to do to be coach? You just love the sport, or
I did. So like, I actually have coached every single year of my life since 8th grade. I've coached traveling teams forever. When I was in 8th grade, I had a 3rd grade team, and I just coached ever since, and it's something I've loved. And when I was younger, I was an idiot. Like, I was an idiot coaching wise. Like, I was stupid. But that's all I was around. I was around coaches that were aggressive and will let you know when you make a mistake, and that's what these 3rd graders that are crying, and anyways, I was like, listen, you got to get tougher than this. Anyways, but luckily enough, I've always had fantastic parents who understood this is how it is. It's a good lesson, and I'm a hard coach, but at the same time, I'll be the first one to tell you when you do something right.
Yeah.
And it's a good mixture. I really love it though. It's really incredible. Looking back and even seeing a lot of the kids that I coach are now head coaches at other schools, and I love that, man. I mean that's fantastic. Not saying that's because of me or anything like that, but it's just really nice to see that the potential was there. And
I mean, if you ruined them on it, they wouldn't be. I mean,
true, that's right.
You weren't at least
the deciding factor not to do it.
Right, exactly. That's a win in itself.
Right. Good point. Way to good look at it.
I met you probably about a year and a half ago. We have a mutual friend that owns a bar here in town. Yeah. Ruthie's. And I've known Joe for probably almost a couple decades, just from different places that he worked before.
Sure.
And this is around the time that I met you, in the sense that I would have Sunday meetups with the artist crew down the road from Ruthie's at Big Mama's.
Correct.
But then I would come, and you guys were there to watch football and sports and whatnot, you and your partner. By the way, congratulations on your 9-year anniversary.
Thanks, man.
That's so cool. Like, 9 years, man.
That's a long time.
That's wild.
But no, it's been fantastic. But yeah, so I, we met through that, and I started going to Ruthie's and so forth. Truthfully, for the karaoke, I swear to God, I'm cursed. Every bar I go to starts closing down. Every single bar before that. And I was really happy when I found Ruthie's, and really enjoyed Joe and everything that's been happening there. So,
right on.
But we used to make the joke: everything I touched, just boom.
So you started for the karaoke, but you got more involved with, I know you became pretty close. The two of you became pretty close with Joe.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, thank you for all the help and support.
Oh, no, dude.
He thinks very highly of you.
Well, we absolutely love coming there, my group and everything like that. And then, of course, coming down for football. And,
right.
And, shit.
And it was really that chili.
Yes!
You kept bringing that chili. I don't know who this guy is. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh. I don't know who this guy is. But the damn chili. So that was kind of like the opening.
Yep.
Like, oh hey, how are you?
I do love my chili. Let me just be honest with you. It is really good stuff. It makes you pucker sometimes, but let me tell you, it's some good stuff. But it's just all the fresh ingredients.
Yeah. It was there that it turns out that Joe's a big fan of gaming.
Absolutely.
And so that was kind of a mutual thing that a lot of us kind of talked about. And then,
yeah.
Game Sea of Thieves. Oh yeah, he.
Oh yeah, that's
Cody
right.
plays a lot of Sea of Thieves. He loves that game. He's great at it. Well, I didn't realize that you didn't just play and have a lot of friends. I mean, you do.
Yeah.
But you'd actually. We're already off to a bad start here. But not only did you just play Sea of Thieves a lot, but you actually did it with with streaming. You're a streamer.
Yep.
Hence the name Myboy479.
I know.
Explained as your actual, which is your origin in Arkansas.
Yep.
So, what got you into doing streaming? Tell me the origin story of Myboy.
So I had thought about it for absolutely forever, to be honest with you, and I started watching Twitch and different people that I really liked, and I'm like, you know what? Like, I just want to give this a shot because I love talking to people. Like, I really enjoy talking with people and getting to meet so many people. And I'll tell you, that's my absolute favorite part about it too. It's all besides jumping and killing myself into a big hole. That's been my favorite part about it, is all the incredible people that I've been able to meet. And oh shit, all right, here we go. I lied. Oh, there we go. Oh God,
just run through
it. Jump through the. What is going on? There we go. Okay, all right, I got it. But just all the incredible people I've been able to meet all around the world, right? Yeah. And you know, and just like you guys met my Yoda mom Saturday. I mean, like that, or Sunday. Like, that's 100% my family. Like, right, I grew up. You turn on a camera, give us a mic, and you better hold on, because we gonna go, and that's just how I grew up. So I was nervous at first because when I first started streaming, the first 2 months, man, I mean, I was getting maybe 1 or 2 people, and it wasn't consistent at all, and it was several hours of just nobody coming in. Which I knew to happen, but then I'm like, man, maybe this isn't for me, you know, and keep trying. Well, then I got very, very fortunate to meet an incredible community called the Shield Wall, and and they and a great guy named Connell, which is their streamer name as well, really introduced me to some incredible people. I met Captain Fishpace, you know, I'm a Squirrel. There's several different people who are still just amazing supporters today. For my community, and you know, I just opened up the door, and as soon as that happened, everything changed, and it you know, it really is incredible. Again, just because of the relationships and spending time and helping people, it's amazing how selfless people really are in the Twitch community, and they all are about support, and they come in and they show it all the time, and you just don't find that, and it's so rare, and that's why I got addicted to it.
It's easy to you hear all the stories about people like exposing themselves to the internet, and that it's a horrible place.
Yeah.
And it can be, I suppose. Like, it can be a pretty toxic environment, but I don't know. Your community was something that you kept talking about a lot. Whenever, and I never really grasped the idea. Maybe it's because I'm too old or whatever. The idea of watching somebody play video games.
Yep.
It just didn't really, and it's not like I wouldn't have been interested. I was like, whatever, that's cool. You know, it's probably less stressful to watch somebody else play who's good at them than. But I was like, well, you have to be pretty good at games to be.
I'm not at all.
And I think this interview is proving that neither am I. Like, we might never get past this boss. Because we actually have to be held accountable for our but, you know, and that's the thing. I'm not surprised about this, because we're actually more concentrating on the game, us, than the game, and that's gonna, you know. So we'll do a complete playthrough eventually. But for now, we're just gonna talk, you know. So, when you first started streaming, like, what did it fall pretty naturally for you? Like, what was the beginning of the Myboy?
You know, that was never the problem. Now, I'll tell you, the testicle difficulties I had trying to get this sumbitch going, that's a little different, right? I had all the problems when it comes to the technical side of it, just getting started. But eventually it just started working, right? Things started flowing, different catchphrases started happening, and different things started responding, right? And it's just been fantastic. We've grown so much, and you know, I'm very fortunate, you know, with the people that I've been able to have and support. So it's been great, man.
That's great. Cool. And that's one of the things that was very inspiring is that whenever I did discover Twitch, I was like, well, now I know somebody. Who does this? Let's tune in and see what they're up to. That was the thing. You're like a natural entertainer.
Oh, thanks, dude.
The I don't know, the power in your voice and just the way you kind of command your space. The power. And it's like, and it didn't take me any time to realize that everybody tries to mimic you. It's like it's, you know, everybody tries to adapt it into their own thing.
Right.
Like, it's a very influential voice that you have.
I think that's so much fun, and you know, that never was intentional either. I swear to God, when we started doing the unlimited power, that literally was just a scene in the movie, and I did it once or twice, and people started putting it in chat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we might be onto something here.
Well, it's people just couldn't commit to the amount of just force behind it. You know, like I said, you have this
Literally
very,
the force behind it. Right.
like we're waiting for like a Lego Star Wars movie to come out with voice
of
Cody.
Myboy.
Voice of Myboy as Emperor Palpatine.
Oh, that's great.
Or a Scooby Doo.
All right, we'll got a scoop. Right. That'd be great.
So it's, you know, we want to. You kind of created this like, and the whole like Star Wars Empire.
Yep.
You know, down with the rebels kind of thing. You know?
Right.
Like so, you took fandom and you made it. You kind of made a brand out of it,
right?
So to speak. But it's like you yourself individually as, you know, an entertainer. It doesn't matter, you know, what's on the screen at that point. People just genuinely enjoyed hanging out with you, and that's when it started to click with me.
Sure.
Like you're an influential. That's the power of the influence, I guess. Is that it's just a good time. It's an escape for people to just hang out with people and.
Yep. And you know, and that's kind of what shocked me, to be honest with you, man. Like I thought it had everything to do with the game. Right? Everything to do with the game. So I started trying to play games that I like, but at the same time, there's so many people that do Call of Duty, not to knock on you guys. There's so many people
What do you think? What do you mean you guys?
You guys. I'm just saying,
I mean, I played with Joe, and badly.
But you know, I was like, man, it definitely creates doubt when you first start. Like, I'm not playing the right games or different things like that. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, you know, some games will get you more attention than others because, you know, that's why it's important that you maybe, in my opinion, switch up games every once in a while, and it draws a different crowd. But you know, that's what always blew me away is that when people were coming, it didn't matter if I was just chatting or playing. You know, people were still coming to do that, and that's when it really kind of hit you that wow, this is really awesome. People are actually legitimately coming in to hang out.
Right. And
that's just a great feeling.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's a great feeling to have it. And that's truthfully, you know, when I go in there, you know, it's my highlight of my day. Like, whether I had a bad day or, you know, a slow day, rough day, whatever, it always is great when I start streaming.
And that's awesome. Like, and it's in the beginning it can be stressful because again you have like, you know, a lot of detail. Like I spend probably an hour just making sure everything works.
Yes.
And then when I hit stream, that's when, you know, that's when everything falls apart. You know, it's just like OBS wants to be a turd and just like crashes for no reason.
It's never ending.
But, you know, and that's part of it. You just kind of learn it as you go, and you just kind of take whatever control you can with what you have.
I don't know how I did that.
Oh.
I didn't know how I did that.
We can switch there. Remember when we were...
not the points!
Oh, no.
There we go. What is going on? There we go.
I think after this,
we
we would officially did better than the last time.
For sure.
Boink. Yes!
That's what I was waiting on. Boom! Let's go, baby!
We took one more step and made it officially farther from home than we've ever been.
That's right. It's the farthest I've ever been, Frodo.
Oh, we're gonna go back. Are we gonna go all the way back there?
Oh, whoa. They're shooting grenades at us.
And then they're running away. Like a super runaway.
What do I do? Oh, they knocked you off, bro. Oh, no!
What? Oh.
What is this map? Ow! I'm being...
Good luck.
Thanks. I'm sorry. Wait.
You've got... Yeah.
When did they learn how to have
mortars?
Artillery here? This is ridiculous. Oh, no, thanks. Oh, what?
Oh, don't worry.
Okay, we're here. Yeah,
you can transfer.
Now they got guns? What is this madness?
Yeah, they're like, they've gone too far.
Aw, dude, come on. Is this not Super Mario where I can't jump on their head? Make them... There we go, I need that. Good.
Nice.
What? I'm going crazy now. Dude.
I have faith in you.
No, you shouldn't. What's that?
Look at you making
What's
a dance. Duck.
Yeah.
Look at that!
Go down. Yeah.
Oh, he ducked.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
He used your move against you.
That was ridiculous. Ooh. Dude, I don't like that you can't jump kick. There's no jump kick in this. Is that it? No! We made 17 steps farther.
Well, so for any like advice that you have for anybody who's getting into streaming, because that's whenever not only did you're like, oh, this is interesting, it makes sense to me. Now I'm doing it. And it's been 1 month. Since I hit affiliate recently, and I feel like I owe it all to the exact same thing that brought you in, is the community.
Yep.
and you brought me in and you introduced me to some in the UK
That's
that
right.
have been incredibly handy. In fact, I think the final coup de grace of me getting affiliate was a bunch of people, like a group like of friends in the UK.
Correct.
Set their alarms at 2 a.m. to come raid my channel.
Yes.
It was the greatest. It was the greatest British invasion since the 60s.
For Queen and country. Yeah, right. And you're right, dude. And that's the kind of people they are, right? They literally will take time out of their day to make sure that people who are part of our community or people that are there supporting them, they go out and do the same thing to them. And that meant so much to me. And that's when I really again bought into a lot of communities that I'm part of. Is because they supported just as much as I did to them, right?
Yeah.
They got to know me, they invested in me, they remembered things, and and that's what inspired me to do the same thing, right? Like I want to be that streamer that hey, when I go into Myboy, I gotta tell him how I did on my essay that I had to turn in,
right.
for some of the younger guys that we have that are part of the community, or those who are moving, or those who are just getting a kid, or anything. Like I want you to feel like, hey, when I come in here, I can tell him about how my day's going, and he knows that this certain things were happening, and he cares, and I do, right? And I think that's what's really special about our community is that everybody's so close that they do share a lot of those experiences, and we have people that would do anything in the world for anybody to make sure that they're well taken care of.
The people that that you're so well invested in, but you've never met a day in your life.
Not a day. Not a day.
And I mean, anybody who plays like MMOs, like heavy, where you spend hours a day with somebody.
That's right.
You become so close to them, and you've never even met them.
Correct.
But yet you do not hesitate to tell them about the big news of your day and talk about your day. Do you feel that you being a coach helps you kind of mitigate like the energies of your stream,
100%.
like how to interact with, especially with a wider range of people?
Yeah. That's crazy. That's a great point too, right? So like with coaching, I have so many different kids and they each respond differently, right? You got some kids that respond to yelling, right? And you got some kids that don't. And you got some kids that, you can draw this on a clipboard and they'll go out there and do it. The others, you draw this on the clipboard, it's like, Welsh to them. No, you have to, you have to take it out, and you actually have to physically show them where to screen, where to go, where to be.
Yeah.
And in streaming, you have a lot of different personalities that come through there, right? You've got some people that are just full of energy. You got some people that are very laid back. You got, and you have to start recognizing how they respond to you in that way without even seeing their facial expression.
Right.
So that's a hard challenge.
Yeah.
But you'll start learning that how they respond and different ways of recognition, I guess you could call it, right? Recognizing them when they come in, recognizing them when they talk or talk about certain things. It really makes a huge difference to them, right? And because you can't respond to the same person or one person one way and a different person the same way and expect the same results.
And
everybody's different.
Yeah, I've noticed even just in your tone and the way you approach certain conversations and how you respond, like. There's some people that you've known them for a while.
Yeah.
You know that like what they're struggling with on their day to day.
Yep.
And I've seen I imagine that it would get pretty difficult with some of the conversations that come up.
For sure.
Because you're an entertainer, you're a streamer, you're a friend.
Absolutely.
But you're not a therapist.
No. And you don't want to take advice from me. Let me tell you right now, right?
But you've been very transparent about that. Like, look, I don't I'm not you.
Yep.
I'm no therapist, but
sure.
That sucks, and I'm sorry.
Yep.
Is all it needs. Like, you don't have to fix everything.
And the hardest part about that sometimes, because you got some people that come in to a stream and they've had a rough day. Like, they've had a really bad day.
Yeah.
And, we're all about positivity in our streams, right? In our streams together. We want to be positive. We want to have that energy. We want to have a good time. So it's hard when you have somebody that comes in and maybe will have that, not the most positive energy, right? So how do you change? How do you adapt? That can be hard sometimes, but I can't tell you how many people that actually will reach out to me afterwards. And I love that, right?
Really?
That they will take that extra time, like, hey, all right, I get the hint. I'll reach out to you afterwards. Let's talk about it, right? Because I want to make sure that, everybody gets what they want out of this stream. You're all here for different reasons, whether that's to watch me lose over and over.
Make you feel better.
Right? Like, this guy really does suck. I don't know how he's doing this. Or if, whether it is to chat and just, have a good time and laugh. So I try to make sure that we're meeting all aspects of that. And if you're wanting, we've got one or two that truthfully just come in when they're having a bad day and they just want to be cheered up.
Right. And
That's what we're
I
about.
see so much, especially on your chat, like, man, I'm glad that, you know, even if it's just to pop in to say hi.
That's it.
Just knowing that even if they got you on lurk and they hear your voice in the background while they're cleaning the toilet or whatever, it's like, it's just honestly, like, it just makes them feel better. And they'll actually say, I'm glad I popped in. I feel a lot better. And that speaks in volumes for you as a person. But I don't know, you inspired me to try an avenue where others are like asking questions that I've always wanted to ask for years, but never knew somebody. And I don't know, it's just it's connecting a lot of dots.
I love it.
And I appreciate it.
No, dude, I love that. That's fantastic to hear. So, congrats.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, man.
One of these days, we're gonna get past.
Listen,
we'll get to the second
level
boss.
2, right? We're gonna see who, besides Mirror Man, we're gonna figure out who the next guy we gotta fight. This craft apparently. I don't know what's going on. Unlimited power.